Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? Hopefully you're all doing well. Testing. Hopefully the chat is working just fine. 1, 2, 3. I think we're a little bit low. I think we are a little bit low. So let's try to fix that right now. What are we on the Roadcaster? There we go. That's better. Is that better? I don't know why it automatically defaults back to that. Okay. I think that's a lot better. Alright, hello everybody. What's going on? My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. So we got USA Women's Volleyball this morning as they're taking on France. Alright, good. Good. Should be a good matchup. Of course, USA, they're trying to get into the quarterfinals, and so that would mean that they have to win today's game, or today's match, I should say, and they're going to have to do a really good job at just coming out on top. This France team has really struggled so far in group play, and USA really just has to do a good job at attacking. Now, they did do a good job at responding in the second in their second match, and they did that against Serbia, and Serbia has been a really good team. All right, so it's already 2-1 so far. We're underway. So it's 2-1 USA so far, and USA is in their red and white, and France is in their white and blue. There's a kill that's up, and good job by USA to still attack on the other side. Excuse me. All right. Good morning, Jonathan. What is good? What is up, my guy? All right, so out there you got Christina Bauer as she goes or tries to go up for the kill. Can't do so there. So it'll be Bauer, and then give me 1 second. 1 second. All right, so USA is in their white and blue, and France is in their red and white uniforms. There's Gakel, and she will be serving it now for them. That's Lucille Gakel, or number 11. All right, so it's 2-2 so far in the first set, and a good block over on the other side by USA. USA. Now they lead it 3-2, and momentum comes back on their side. All right, so good. All right. Catherine Plummer is out there on the serve, and a good finish in traffic by Lucille Gakel as she throws it right down the hatch. So we're tied 3-3 in the first set. Remember, we said that USA was coming off of a big win against Serbia. They ended up taking the first 2 sets, and then Serbia tied it back, took it to a 5th set. But USA able to do a good job of keeping their foot on the gas pedal. And what a kill there by USA. It was Plummer that was able to get the kill there. Plummer is 6 feet 6 inches tall. Born in October of 1998. So they'll still keep serving it. It's 4-3 USA in the first set. Good little try by Helena Cazolte, trying to go up for a kill there, but instead a good finish in traffic by Andrea Drews. Just able to punch it over towards the other side, and it's 5-3 as she gets the kill. You talk about Andrea Drews. She's 30 years old from Muncie, Indiana. Person that has done a very good job, especially during college, at Purdue University, but has really been sort of taking on this veteran leadership role for the United States, for sure. All right. So 5-4 USA. In the first set, it's the first to 25 in each set until they get to a 5th set if need be. The block by Cazalte. Gets up passing it, sets it up, and going for the kill is Lucille Gakel, and she ties this game up at 5 apiece. Kell just got it over 2 defenders. That was over Avery Skinner and Andrea Drews. Skinner had a really, really good game her last time out. And she's an outside hitter from Kentucky. And has done a good job so far in this series. All right, so France with the serve. And going up for the kill is Skinner again, and she gets it. Right down the hatch. It's 6-5. And Avery Skinner able to put that one up and in. Little set there. And France trying to tie it back, and they do. Or actually, it was out of bounds, so it's 7-5 USA. All right. Here we go. Skinner puts it up, and she puts it right through and gets herself an ace. 8-5. Good job. It was actually a Polter that was on the serve. Got it right down the center, and not a good bump from France there. Comes Armandina Giardino over on the bump, and USA keeping the rally alive. And again, it's Drews for the kill. 9-5. Physicality from this USA volleyball team. Man, oh man, 9-5, and already a timeout called by the head coach, Emile Rosial. So 9-5 USA in the first set, and we have a timeout called. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very fantastic day. You're listening to USA Women's Volleyball here on Play-by-Play with JJ. All right, let me get situated really quickly. I want to make sure that I do that, so just bear with me for 1 second. We're going to put this here, and we're going to put this here. Yeah, of course, last night's game was really disappointing. I'm not going to talk about that now. I'm not going to talk about that now, though. I know that it's easy for us to talk about it, but I'm doing a volleyball game, man, so I want to focus. I want to stay on topic. You know what I mean? I'm trying to stay focused. But I know. I get it. I understand. And we'll talk more about them later. They play later in the afternoon. And we'll talk about them, for sure. But now it's just not the time. You know? All right. So far, a good start by USA. It looks like that they're really attacking and they're getting really physical. And they're doing a good job of just setting up some really, really good plays. I want to know in the poll question, okay, I asked, if the U.S. wins today, how many sets will it take for them to beat France? Do you think that it's going to be 3 sets? Do you think that it's going to be 4? Or do you think it's going to go to a 5th set? So we have 4 votes so far. None of you have said 3. And, well, France has, I'm not telling you that, that France can't win a set, but they haven't won a set, in their first 2 games of group play. So, and they're not qualified to make it into the quarterfinals anyways, but, yeah. I will say that Jordan Polter is, looks like she's really come to life, for sure. All right, so here we go. 9-8 now. And we have a little bump made by Christina Bauer. And she'll set it up and she'll head it over the net. Polter sets it up, and going for the kill is Ogbogu. She put it right on a tee for her, and Ogbogu just slammed it home. Spike height at 2.92 meters high. And it's now 10-8. Skinner with the serve. Gets it over the net. And Nina Stojiljkovic has it. And the USA, with Catherine Plummer, did she hit it too hard? She did, as it goes out of bounds. So it's 10-9. Plummer just hit it a little bit too hard. She tried to hit either one of Gakel or Marine Silves. They were both trying to block it, but she just got it right on by him. Kazute will be now on the serve, looking to try to tie the game. Good bump by Justine Wong-Orantes. And France ties it back and makes it now a 10-10 ball game. It's all about momentum, man. That's what this game is all about, and so far it's been a 5-1 run ever since the 9-5 start by USA. So we're locked in at 10 apiece. And France still on the serve. Plummer tries to bump it, gives it back up to Skinner, and they get it over the nets. France now with 3 hits and a good kill by Catherine Plummer. Oh, assist too by Chiaka Ogbogu, the middle blocker, who's 6 feet 2 inches tall. Good chemistry between the both of them. So it's 11-10 USA. Ogbogu now is on the serve. How about the series or the playoffs or the Olympics that she's had? She's been absolutely incredible. One of the leaders in kills, and she puts up an ace there as she puts it in a good spot on the serve, and it's 12-10 USA. So if the USA wins, then they are qualified to get a spot in the quarterfinals, and man, she did a good job of just attacking on the far corner and keeping it in bounds. 12-10, USA up by 2, momentum on their side. Ogbogu will get it over the net. Good set there by Stojiljkovic, and well, France responds on the other side thanks to a kill by Amanda Marine Silves. Now, went off the fingertips of Haley Washington, who just came in for the United States. So France will serve it now. Poulter sets it up. Plummer tries to go for the kill, and what a block. Great block by Lucille Gakel. Man, every time that she's in the front, it just seems like that she's been making some things happen for herself, and she was able to deflect the spike off of her left hand and just get it over the net, and we're locked in at a deuce. So Plummer tries to set it up, and going for the kill is Andrea Drews. Puts it in a good spot, and that makes it now 13-12. And she is going to be, or Poulter now is going to be coming out of the game. So Thompson will come on in. That's Jordan Thompson, who's an opposite hitter. Stands at 6 feet 4 inches tall and is now 27 years old. Born in Edina, Minnesota. Here we go, 13-12. And trying to lay it home, it's no good by Lucille Gakel. She'll try to do it again, and USA say no. Lucille Gakel was trying to knock on the door. She didn't even get a good hit over the net. And she tried to do it twice, and it was rejected by Haley Washington, who was right in front of her and just went up with a nice block. 14-12, USA still on the serve here. Let's see if they can just try to continue to go on a run. Good block, but unfortunately, France still able to get a point. The one thing that you have to do if you're a USA is that you can't let your foot off the gas pedal. You saw that Plummer was trying to save it there. You saw that she was trying to utilize her whole body, but just got to be smart. 14-13 on the serve as it goes out of bounds. It'll be a USA ball now, 15-13. It was a fault from Ginkel. Lucille Gakel qualified to play outside spiker. She competed at the 2019 Women's European Volleyball Championship. 15-13. Little set by Plummer. Plummer. There's it back to Poulter. And going up for the kill is USA. See the deflection there, and just a nice little, it was a good try and a nice little dig by Lucille Gakel. Just could not get it up, and Thompson able to slash it home. Another ace by USA. Plummer able to just put it right down the center, and nobody could get to it. And it's 17-13, United States. See where this serve was. Yep, they thought that it was going to go out of bounds, and it just caught the white chalk over towards the end line, and a timeout again called by France. 17-13 in this first set. Now, I don't know why they are a little bit late as to coming back into these sets, but whatever. How's everybody doing today, man? Comment down below. What are your final score predictions? I would really appreciate you letting me know. We got 4 people on here watching. Don't forget to like, and don't forget to subscribe as well. Why is this a little bit different? Why does my studio look different? Dashboard. My settings look a little bit different. I want the light themed. Okay, there we go. Good. That's better. Good stuff. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Hit the notification bell icon too, and that way you'll know when we go live. All right, comment down below. David, do you sleep, man? I'm just curious because I know that you've been watching like all these Olympics. So I was just curious. Nothing bad. It's been a little bit tough for me to sleep. If USA wins, how many sets will it take for them to beat this France team? Let me know down below. That is the poll question. Nina Stojiljkovic has been really the dynamic player that you got to watch out for on this France team. She's been really, really dominant so far in this Olympics match, and you have to make sure that you try to not get her involved because she can do a lot of damage setting up her teammates. That's really what she does. She's really good at just figuring out what spots that she has to, where she has to come up big, and she's really good at that. She's pretty much been carrying them. 18-16 as we have another timeout called. So how come they keep coming back so late? So USA calls for time. It's 18-16. I didn't even see what happened on the last 3 rallies. But whatever. Yes, I've been sleeping, JJ. Early Olympics plus a Phillies after dark. Bad sleep schedule. Yeah, it's not going to get any better, too, because quarterfinals, you know? And the Phillies are still on the West Coast. All right, 18-16, and France will be on the serve here, so it seems like every time that France has called a timeout, they've sort of gotten momentum back over on their side. So France with the serve. Skinner tries to get it over to Polter, and Polter can't finish the job, though. And that spike goes way out. That was on Gazette. I don't know why. She hit it so hard that it literally zigged all the way, or zipped all the way towards the opposite side. And I think it landed in the stands. That's how far she hit it. It was sort of like a frustration hit. 19-16, and again, it's the first of 25 wins the first set. So we have a challenge requested by France. Looking to see if Thompson touched the neck. So there's an official review for block touch, and it is unsuccessful. That's like one of the quickest reviews I've ever seen. So it's 19-16 in the first set between USA and France. On the serve will be Jordan Poulter, who's 27 years old from Naperville, Illinois. As she'll get it over the nets. And a good block on the other side by USA. Just a lot of back and forth. The ball was literally pinballed. And Ginkel tried to get it over the net. And Ogbogu said no. Just tried to get it up. And did not have enough oomph on that one. Juliette Jellin, who's back in there for France, couldn't get it over the nets. Good set and a good block by USA over on the other side. Ball now in France territory. Here comes Kazote, and a good dig out again by Justine Wong Orantes. Trying to go down for the kill is Carlini. She can't do so. 20-16. Ogbogu with the slam dunk. She got it. 21-16 US. How fast was that? I don't know, but literally that was just a ridiculous shot. That was sort of like a punch or an exclamation point to give USA a 5-point lead in this first set. Poulter on the serve once again, and getting the little soft touch, if you will be Iman Nadei. See who this was. Yep, just dunked it right on over. It was actually Nina Stojiljkovic. That's what she does. And now she'll be serving it for France, the best player on their team. Good setup by Poulter, setting up a little alley-oop to Avery Skinner, but a good save by France. Getting it over the net is Gikel. USA trying to attack, and Ogbogu able to get the slam on the other side. 2 straight points for Chiaka Ogbogu, who's from Newark, New Jersey, and is now 29 years old. Hometown is Coppell, Texas. And boy, has she been a difference maker. 22-17, and USA able to get an ace. 22-18 now. Oh, went out of bounds. Sorry, TV froze. Weird. All right, we're back. That was the first ace today by France. Plummer trying to go downhill, and it was way too strong, and it's now 22-19 as it goes out of bounds. Don't want to let your foot off the gas pedal if you're USA and get France back involved in this set. Got to stay locked in, that's for sure. Alina Kazute with her third serve on this little rally here. Poulter sets it up, tries to flare it up to Avery Skinner, and she can't finish the job. And just like that, good shot by Lucille Gikel, and she puts it in a good spot for France, and it's now a 3-0 run. It was deflected off of Ogbogu's hands, and Ogbogu could not get the block. So a 3-0 run, and USA has to lock all in. 22-20, and a timeout called by USA. All right. Are they going to come back before the first set is done is the question. Oh, no. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Tell your friends and family members about this channel. Don't forget about that. So after this, we got a women's basketball game at 11:15 a.m. Eastern Time. And then we got the Phillies at 4:10 p.m. So a triple header today. That's what we do, man. We try to give you the best type of content on here. That's for darn sure. For those of you that are just tuning in on here, I would like to know, have you ever played volleyball before? And if so, did you play in school? Did you play in a league? How did you get into volleyball? I really would like to know. Would really, really like to know. Larson has not even been going off today so far. Maybe she'll step it up in the second set. I don't know, though. All right, so they're still in commercials here. Don't know what that means in regards to what the score is here in the first set. I don't know why they're cutting so many commercials. It's just supposed to be like a 30-second timeout. That's all. Huh. You played at that school? Nice. Very, very nice. It's in a commercial for you too, David, right? I don't know why they're doing that. We're locked up at 22. We have a challenge on the block touch. I couldn't tell who it was on. Was that on Ba? I think it was. Halimatu Ba. Playing for France. Been a member of the women's national volleyball team since 2021. So we're locked in at 22. France now on the serve. It's a 5-0 run. Plummer sets it up and going for the spike, and just a good save. It was Larson who tried to go up with a good save by Gakel. And France able to take the lead now. It's 23-22, thanks to a kill by Stojiljkovic. And that makes it now a 6-0 run. Jeez. Plummer deflected it right off of her hands, and all that had to be done by Stojiljkovic is just to dump it over the nets. Plummer bumps it and finds a Polter, and a nice little hit there by Plummer, and we're back to a deuce at 23. She zipped it all the way towards the far side and just got it right on the line. So Bogu's going to be subbed out, and Larson is going to come in. There she is. That's Jordan Larson, the outside hitter. 6 feet 2 inches tall and has been an incredible player. Now 37 years old. And she'll serve it right on over the nets. And France looking to try to respond. Good little play by Polter. Gets it over the net, finds Skinner. And France now down by 1 as USA able to go up 24-23. So it was Obogu's turn to serve, and they were able to give it up to Larson, and that was the right move by Coach Corrali. The serve again, it goes over the nets, and hitting it is Armadine Giardino, and she ties it back, and we're locked in at 24. You got to win by 2. See again, Washington could not get the block, and next to her was Andrea Drews and just went by. So we're locked in at 24 apiece. Lucille Gakel on the serve for France. Good block. And a good little save there by Jordan Polter. There goes Halimatu Ba on the kill. And it's just a little bit too strong. 25-24. USA dodged a bullet there because she just hit it a little bit too hard. Drews will serve it for USA. It's second set point here. Can they get the job done in the first set? They cannot right now as France puts up a fight. And Ba again with another little statement there. Just spiked it home, and it just went off of the right hand of Larson. Or Drews, that is. Andrea Drews. Now Gakel will serve it, and USA has to get some sort of momentum back. And there's a fault, and USA gets a point there. Not a good serve by Gakel. And third set point coming up for USA. It's 26-25. Remember, they were up 22-17. And then France went on a 5-0 run. Really, it was a 6-0 run. Plummer just barely gets it over the net. A little alley-oop pass, but a good save by Andrea Drews. Trying to finish it for USA was Washington, and France keeps it alive. And all of a sudden, putting it in a good spot again was Bond. She's been carrying the load. She put it in a good spot, and Skinner couldn't even get there. It was deflected off of Carlini's hands. And now we're back to a deuce. Once again, it's now 26-26. France will have the ball again. And now Ba will serve it. Halimatu Ba, who's been very impactful in the later end of this first set. Gets it over the net. Going up for the kill is Avery Skinner. And Skinner just hit it a little bit too strong. And that's going to be a point for France. Just a little too much mustard on that one. Got it right past the end line. Set point for France here. Can USA respond? Polter back to Skinner. And we're tied again. Skinner was like, maybe I hit a little bit too strong the first time, but the second time I got it. And she did. Bullseye. And now she'll serve it. We're locked in at 27 apiece. USA on the serve. Going for the kill is Lucille Gaquel, but USA keeps the rally alive. Plummer sets it up. Skinner puts it over the nets. And this time it's Stojiljkovic who tries to set up her teammate, going up for a kill, but a good block there by USA. Can they finish it? They do. They got it. Oh, man. Andrea Drews. Jeez Louise, man. It was deflected off of Haley Washington. There was a good little spike there by Rotar, and she just, unfortunately, did not get a good bounce there. And it's 28-27, so here comes the fourth set points of this first set. Going up and over the net is Haley Washington, and France keeps it alive. Polter to Skinner, and she goes down with the slam dunk. And USA able to take the first set 29-27. And they lead it 1-0. Let's see how they do in the second set when they return. All right, so you guys, 44% of you say 3, 44% of you say 4, and 11% of you say 5 sets. Very interesting. Indeed. What a game, man. What a game so far. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button as well. Turn on those notification bell icons, and that way you'll know when I go live, man. When I go live. We'll mute these tabs. Mute these tabs. For some reason, I have these tabs wide open. Don't know why. No clue. How's everybody's morning going so far, man? Comment down below. Comment down below. I don't know why my YouTube back color has changed. I don't know if I can change that or not, but it really is bothering me. I don't know why, but it just is. It just is. Let's take a sip of water. USA, I didn't know this, but I guess it makes a lot of sense. But USA Women's Indoor Volleyball is one of 14 USA rosters that are made up of 100% NCAA athletes, reinforcing how the college model serves as a vital training ground for Olympic athletes. All right, so here we go. The second set is coming up. And so they ended the first game very strong, USA. Or the first set really strong. And they're looking to try to take the second one here too as well. Showing all the highlights of them playing China and Serbia. Now then both teams are going to be playing against each other later today. Chiaka Obogu does lead the team in blocks. Actually leads the women's tournament in blocks with 13. People were thinking about some of the players that were being left off the team, but she's deserved it, man. She really has. Looks like Potter is going to be serving it for USA as they switch sides and are now going from left to right. And France in their red and white uniforms. There's another kill there. That was by Ba. And France is able to strike first in the second set. So you got to win. It's the first to get to 3 first. Wins the match. Got to win 3 sets, and it's up to 25 each until it's the 5th set, if it has to go to a 5th set. Here we go. Plummer cuts it over the nets. Tries to hand it off, and there's Iman Nidaye. Goes up for a little serve. How about the little rejection that was made by Ogbogu? But, unfortunately, France able to capitalize and get a point. Paula and John, what's going on? Good morning. How you doing? Bring your cup of coffee or your cup of tea or, whatever gets you up in the morning. Bring that over here and welcome on in. What is up? 2-0 France. And USA has a counterpunch and they respond with the ferocious play. It was a ferocious hit by Andrea Drews. Just was able to whiz it right by Iman Nidaye. On the serve will be Avery Skinner, who put up some really big points in that first set for USA. Good block by Plummer as she got it over the net. And France trying to attack, but USA saves it. Here comes Plummer again for the kill. Got it! It was given to her on a tee by Jordan Potter. And she knocked it out of the park by just putting it over on the other side. And got it over 2 defenders' heads as well. So a 2-0 run from USA, and France looking to respond. Third serve on this rally. Plummer gets it over the net. And there goes Skinner. Lucille Gaquel hits it for France. Plummer trying to go for the slam dunk, and she does. And USA is going to get a point. We had a net violation there, so Plummer's going to get the point anyways. It's 3-2 now. USA up by 1. They're still serving it. Skinner trying to increase the run here. And, well, France has something to say about that as Lucille Gaquel, who's been leading the team in kills, able to tie the game 3-3 in set number 2. The speed was at 86 kilometers per hour. That's how fast it was hit right down the center of the court. And serving it will be Lucille Gaquel for France. 3-3. She gets it over the nets. Good hit by Juan Garantes for USA. And she got it over. Ogbogu with the kill. Yes. Good job. Chiaka Ogbogu able to get a little spike there, and just nobody could hit it. And she will be serving it now. She's 4 for 7 on the attack so far in this game. Ogbogu's going to put it on over the nets. Sets it up. And there's Stojiljkovic. Tries to set up a teammate there. And successfully, it works. So it's 4-4. and they just cut to a break. I didn't even see a timeout called. Nothing. They just cut to a break. Why are they cutting to so many commercials? And yet we're missing some of the action. That's not fun. Come on, man. I don't know why they're doing that. I mean, I could pull it up on Peacock, but it's not on my TV, and I'd rather not. But they're going to keep doing this. That's really annoying. You got 6 people tuning in on here. Make sure y'all like. Make sure y'all subscribe as well. Oh, Paula says, good JJ, but that storm was last night knocked over my plant tower. Uh-oh. And caused garden damage. Oh, that's so awful, Paula. I'm sorry. I did not even see that message. I'm so sorry. That's really frustrating. Man, that's frustrating. That's too bad. All right, come on. When are they going to come back from this commercial break here? Come on. I'm missing the game. They don't have the scoreboards up. They do an awful job with setting this thing up, man. They really do. Come on. They're going to keep showing commercials. Talked a little bit about Stojiljkovic. Been active ever since 2013. Whereas number 9. So, all right, so it's 7-5 USA. Plummer trying to get a point there, and she does. Good serve by USA. See where that was. Ooh, that was beautiful by Plummer. She's going off in this game. She had a very, very quiet first game, and Karch Corrali has to be very happy with how she's played so far. She'll serve it right on over the net. Good set by Nina Stojiljkovic, and going up for the kill is Gazalte, and she got it. Got it off the hands of Polter, and it went out of bounds. Polter's usually good at controlling those blocks. Just couldn't do so there. Plummer to Polter. One more, and that's good by Washington. A tic-tac-toe play, and that makes it 9-6. Washington able to whiz it on by Nina Stojiljkovic, one of the best setters in the game. So Washington will serve it now. And she goes right down the center, but it's a fault. Just couldn't get it high enough over the net. And momentum back on France's side. Anybody watch Chase Budinger last night? Back-to-back faults as France can't get over the hump. It's Helena Cazalte. Just at a line drive shot, and it was a little bit low. So both teams with faults, and USA has it back. Polter will serve it, and she just gets it over the net. Here comes Stojiljkovic, sets it up, and the kill is made once again by Gazalte. And she gets her revenge there. Just goes to show how athletic she is. So Silves will get it for France and will be on the serve. Polter sets it up, flings it all the way to Andrea Drews. Can't get it over the net. A little shot there by Ba, and a deflection and a good block by USA, and they lead it now by 3. Went off the hands of Ogbogu. And she gets another block there. 11-8. Another block by Obogu off the serve from France. Skinner trying to give it up. Finds Giardino. Giardino hit it a little bit too strong, and USA gets another point as they lead it by 4. Let's see where that goes. Yeah, so Obogu again with another block. Man, she's been so active in that front side. And USA will have Avery Skinner serve it. And that one goes out of bounds. She knew it was off the mark as soon as she served it. And it went literally right past the end line. So that'll make Gukel serve it once again. U.S. won the first set, 29-27. They lead at 12-9 here. Obogu with a kill once again. So it's 13-9, and USA's on a little run. I'm surprised that France has not even called a timeout. But Skinner and Obogu, the chemistry that they have going on right now is absolutely ridiculous. And Obogu will serve it right on over the net. Good diving stop by France. Potter serves it back to Washington, and Washington throws it right down Broadway. 14-9, and USA pouring it on France, who's just trying to stop the bleeding. I mean, Kazute saved it as she tried to lunge forward and dive, and then you had to get the libero, Amadine Giardino, over to try to save it and punch it, and just was not able to do so, and we have a timeout called by France. What's everybody's morning drink that gets them up? Does anybody not have a morning drink? I can't understand why every time I do this now, whether I do baseball, whether I do basketball or volleyball, I get tongue-tied. Am I just talking faster? And my brain's wandering off? Is that what it is? I can't seem to understand why that happens. And it'll get better with reps, but when I was doing this before and I was calling games in person, I know I wasn't doing it like I'm doing with this, but it wasn't really a problem. Now it's becoming more of a problem. I can't really understand why. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. We have 11 people tuning in. Who's here, man? Who's here? Who's here? Comment down below if you are here and tuning in. Let me know. I'm very, very curious. Anybody here? Anybody home? Anybody? This is the wrong stat sheet. That's not what I wanted. I door-dashed Dunkin' and I got a caramel macchiato. That sounds really good. Paul, I really do hope that you're safe and that you're okay. I apologize about your garden. I mean, my family knows a lot about what it means to work hard in a garden. So that sucks. It really does. 15-11, so USA is back on. And it looks like Ba able to put it right down the center of the courts. And nobody from USA flinched or moved. Actually, it just deflected off of Plummer's hands. Didn't see that originally because they came back from a break, and we have another timeout called. 15-12, USA leads it by 3. Let's see what NBC is going to do here. I'll actually be right back. I need to stretch really quickly, so bear with me for just a very, very quick second. I will see you all very, very soon. Don't go anywhere. All right, we're back. Two more subs so we get to 3,700. Good serve by Ba. USA saves it, though, over on the other side. Ba hands it off to a teammate. And there goes Polter, who bumps it up to Orantes. Justine Wong Orantes, that is. Polter trying to set it up again as the ball went over the net first, and then Polter got it back. France back to USA. Polter sets it up, and a nice little shimmy there by Catherine Plummer. She just did a little toss. It was a little fling over the center of the net and got it right past two France defenders. And USA pretty happy about that, as they should be. You know, I haven't really seen a lot of Dana Recchi so far. Just thought I'd mention that too. There's Hancock. Comes on in. So Hancock able to get it over the net. A little dig out. Nice dig by Haley Washington. Jordan Thompson sends it up and gives it to Skinner, and Skinner follows it through. And another point there. Ugh. What are they showing now? Bro, why are they cutting all these packages? I'm trying to watch the game, and it's in the middle of a volley here. Come on. Unless they called for time and they just didn't show it. That's at the wrong pieces of paper. So they just cut to another timeout. Great. Good stuff. Great. No. Not a good one. All right. It's hot up here, man. It's pretty hot up here. Anybody have any cool plans for the rest of the day? Throughout the morning, afternoon, or evening? How's everybody spending their Sundays? It's my go-to morning drink, John. Thanks, JJ. I saved some and can repair the structural damage. Well, that's good. But yeah, I apologize about that. That's hard. All right, when are they going to cut back from the commercial break? Come on. Please. Please cut. Please come back. Please come back. Please. They're still in a commercial. Olive Garden. Oh, that looks good. That looks really, really good. I like Olive Garden a lot. 19-14 USA, and we have a ball that goes right in or right behind the right in front of the end line. So it's now 20-14 as they lead it by 6. Good job by Washington, and Sills tried to block it and could not get it to go. All right, 20-14, 1-0 USA is the second set. And Washington will be serving it for USA. And it looks like we have a substitution coming in for France. Jaline is in. Stojiljkovic is in as well. 20-14. USA looking to go up 2-0. And they're 5 points away from doing so. There's Washington on the serve. Good dig out by France. And a good block by Washington. Just could not get it over the net. Unfortunately, it was a strong hit made by Iman Nadai. And Washington, who was going over towards that near right side, just could not get it over. So it makes it now 20-15, and we have some more substitutions coming in for France as well. The dig out from USA as France is on the serve. Washington trying to slam it home, and France says no. And guess who it is that came knocking on the door? It was Halamado Ba, and she just put it over on the line, and that was marked in towards the sideline. That was literally the sideline. Just hit the white. 6 blocks by France, and they get an ace. Now all of a sudden now they're on a 3-0 run. Just kind of like the first sets. Gazoute, who's been serving it for France, just was able to deflect it off of Avery Skinner. And we have a timeout called by Karch and USA. And they will be back in just a few moments. Hopefully we don't miss any more action. In 2 weeks, I'm going on a vacation to Delaware, Maryland. D.C., and Virginia. Nice. Very nice. What are you going to be doing there, man? What are you going to be doing there? That sounds like fun. Just got it. Trying to see again here. Yep. Just got it. All right. On the serve now will be Helena Gazoute, who's the captain of this France team. Gazoute just gets it over to Plummer. Good little setup by Lucille Gakel. Here comes Polter, and Polter tries to give it back up to Washington. And another block by France. Jeez. Looks like Jordan Thompson has had a little bit of a tough time over these last 4 volleys for USA. Just not being able to block these shots and getting it deflected right off of her hands and not being able to put it in front of the net. That's the name of the game. And she just has been having a hard time doing that right now. So now it's a 4-0 run by France. Plummer gets the little bump. And going up for the kill, Skinner says, I've had enough. But France able to respond as the ball ended up going out of bounds. See where this was again. Did it just... Oh, I thought there was a little bit of contact, but there was no contact at all whatsoever, and it went out. So France keeps it alive. And not even Skinner could get it over. USA has to stop this bleeding here and end the run. Polter sets it up, and there goes a nice little kill there by Skinner, but she can't finish the job. France back to USA. Polter digs it out, gives it back over to Wang Orantes, and they give it back to France. Good setup, and another kill made by Halamadu Ba. And now we're locked in at 20 apiece, a 6-0 run by France. And even the crowd getting going here against USA. Jeez. They're 26 for 71 on the attacks, while USA is 29 for 76. 6-0 run. That one goes over the net. And Bauer gets it back over. Good deflection there, but just a little bit too easy for Lucille Gakel. And now a 7-0 run. 21-20. And Karch Karali scrambling and trying to find something to do. Orantes just dove a little bit too late. And Skinner is going to be subbed out real quickly. And they're going to go with Cook here. So still serving it is Helena Gazoute. who has led France on what is now a 7-0 run in this second set, 21-20. Almost got an ace there, but Juan Garantes able to set it up. And finally, did USA get it? Yes, I think that they did, as they knocked it back and just got it right on the line towards the end line. That just stayed right on in. That was Andrea Drews who got the kill, and finally the bleeding is over. 21-21. France trying to get it up over the net, and guess who says no? It's Cooks. 22-21. And a good block on that side of the net. It was over towards the far side. Voltaire on the serve for USA. And tying it back is France on a nice shot by Ba. Halamadou Ba. Able to get another one going right down the center. Somebody that competed in the 2021 Women's European Volleyball Championship and was also a part of the 2022 Women's European Volleyball League as well, and the 2024 FIVB Women's Volleyball Nations League as well. She's been all over. Voltaire will set it up and fling it all the way to, looks like it was Jordan Robinson. Obogu gets the kill. And that was much needed by USA. Just able to get it up over the net. Got a good block there as well. 23-22. USA still on the serve here. And they're 2 points away from taking the second set. Obogu gets a block there. A setup by Nina Stojiljkovic. Voltaire will set it up on the other side for USA. And France still keeps it alive. Stojiljkovic tries to give it up. And a good block again by Obogu, as it was a little bit too strong, but they're going to give it to France as it goes out of bounds. It just went out, and it hit the blue. And now we're locked in at 23. Once again, Gakel will serve it, and USA needs to try to capitalize. Time is at 8:03 a.m. Eastern Time. Voltaire sets it up, and the spike is made, and a good one by Andrea Drews. And USA up by 1. So set point coming up for USA. Look at Voltaire just finding her teammate, doing a good job at setting things up for Drew. And Drew able to spike it right down the center. All right, set point here. Obogu on the serve for USA. Just gets it over the net. Good dig out by France. And it just stays in. Or actually, yep, it goes out. And it looks like USA will take it. Oh, no, they won't. The ref ruled that it was going to go to France, so it's 24-24. I thought that it went out. Challenge is going to be requested by France. It looked like it went out, to be honest with you. We're looking to see if there's an official review here for block touch. Yep, I think that she got it, but it's unsuccessful, and USA now leads it 2-0 in the sets. Good. Oh, it's still 1-0, so it's 24-24. So then why would they challenge that? That's a little bit confusing to me. Nina Stojiljkovic sets it up and gives it back to Lucille Gakel. And France takes the lead. It's 25-24. Set point for them coming up. Let's see Gakel again. Yeah, just got it over the hands. 25-24. France on the serve. There goes Gakel. And Voltaire tries to get the kill there. And she got it. And we stay alive and play on 25-25 in the second set. So USA won the first set, 29-27. Can't reach up over the net there if you're France, and that's exactly what they did. We're locked in at 25 apiece. And that one just goes out of bounds, so there's a little fault there, and that makes it now 26-25, and France in control. They have an official review here. It just was marked out. It was a good try, just a little too much on that serve, and France with their second set point on the line here. Ba gets it over the net on the serve. Poulter back to Washington, and Washington ties it back. Haley Washington comes through, and we're back to a deuce. It's like a tennis match between France and USA. That's what's really been going on over these first two sets. It's just been back and forth. USA got the better end of the stick on the first serve, or on the first set, and France trying to tie it back. Poulter sets it up, and there's a shot that goes up and over the net by USA, and that makes it now 27-26, France. It'll be their third set points. USA still trying to just keep it going. Keep the set going. On the serve now is Stojiljkovic, and she's really good at that. Poulter sets it up, a little shot, and USA ties it again. Oh, man, we're riding the seesaw, and we're going back and forth. All logged in at 27. I would say you are a dedicated live streamer. That's why you are one of the tops on my list. Thank you, Damien. I really appreciate that, man. That means a lot. Here we go. Washington on the serve. Gives it back up, and a little dig out by France. They try to go for the kill. Too much on that one. And USA goes back out in front for the first time in a little bit of time. 28-27. Their second set point is coming up. France had a chance to put USA away, and USA still involved. Can Haley Washington win this game and put the USA up 2-0? Obogu gets a block, and it's good. 2-0 USA. And there will be a third set, of course. So they lead it 2-0. And now France, their season is on the line. Third set coming up when we return to action. Wow. That block by Obogu was great. Yeah, Damien, I really appreciate that, man. I really, really do. We try. Morning, JJ. Did you get any sleep at all last night? I didn't really get too much sleep. I'm not going to lie. I would say you're a dedicated live streamer. That's why you're on the tops of my list. Thank you. You know, we really try. I really, really do, man. Sometimes sometimes I wish I could be on here a little bit more. But we're doing the best that we can for sure. We really are. And so we got a triple header today. This is the first game of a triple header. I didn't really even get to study. I was a little bit disappointed in myself from that sort of perspective. And you guys can tell, and that's like one of the reasons why I get practice on here. But I sort of keep this as a diary, right? So next time USA plays, unless something else happens here, one more set and then they win, and then they're on to the quarterfinals. But next time that they play, I'll be even better, you know? And that's how we do it. I would have never done this, though, for an actual game. But I want to get practice, right? And sometimes you just got to throw yourself into the fire. That's what you got to do. You got to put yourself in uncomfortable positions if you want to succeed. And I knew. I said I was going to do this, and I did. And I am. So even if I really didn't get to study that much, got to put yourself through those tough situations, you know. And we don't really have a really big audience on here. Not saying that that's a bad thing, because we're not getting as many eyeballs with this. Like, if this was for baseball, I'd feel really embarrassed. But volleyball, we're just trying to learn as we go, So, plus there's honestly, I'll be honest with you, I'm not trying to make excuses here, but there's really not a lot of information out there about these players. It's a little bit hard. Michael, what's up, man? They're up 2-0. They won the first 2 sets 29-27, and the start of the third set is coming up now. So if the U.S. wins, then they are in the quarterfinals. One more sub until we get to 3,700. Let's get there, man. All right, so the projected seeds are this. So Serbia is 3, Brazil's 1, Italy's 2, Poland is 4, U.S. is 5, Turkey is 6, China is 7th, and the Dominican Republic is 8th. Now, 3 of those teams are in Pool A. So, France putting up a fight, but that's good for our ladies since it's going to get tough, says Jose. Yes, sir. What's up, Matt? How you doing? Playing some volleyball today, I see. Yes, we're doing play-by-play for some volleyball. We're going into the third set. France will be on the serve as they switch sides, and they go from left to right. Poulter tries to put it up over the net, can't do so, and going up for a little finish there is Kazute, and it was deflected off of Skinner, but France strikes first again for the third set in a row. Doesn't really mean anything, though. It was hit just a little bit too strong off of Wang Orantes' fingertips. Kazute 5 for 23 on the attacks, and she serves it again and gets herself an ace. So it's 1-1, and USA will be on the serve now, and there she is. There's Jordan Larson. Larson is one of the top players for USA Volleyball. How about the little dig out by Orantes, keeping the rally alive? Unfortunately, though, Amanda Marine Silves was there to stop the action from getting worse. And France takes now a 2-1 lead. If you accidentally call a home run call, I completely understand. Thanks. Appreciate it. So Silves will serve it now for France. She's 8 for 13 on the attacks as well. And she'll lay a line drive over the net. Poulter gives it back to Obu, and Obu can't slam it home. It was blocked by France. USA second time, no good. Jordan Larson puts it in a very good spot, and France can't save it, and going right on into the scorer's table. Yikes, look out below. That is Amanda Marine Silves, and that was all thanks to Jordan Larson, who has been really struggling in this series, but puts it in another really good spot. And, well, I have to say that, of course, Amanda Marine Silves did have to go after it because it was deflected off of a teammate. It would have gone out of bounds, but it was deflected right off of a teammate's fingertips. And Obogu will try to give USA a 3-2 lead. As she goes up with a serve right down the center. Dug on out by Helena Kazute. And USA puts it back over the net on the other side of France. France trying to come up with a counterpunch. USA says no. Second time, they say no again. Larson gives it back to Plum. And Plum gets it over. Got it. 3-2 USA in this third set as they lead it 2-0. It is fun to watch. Absolutely fun to watch. Obogu will serve it again. She's 3 for 17 on the blocks. Has had a really good day and has led USA Women's Indoor Volleyball with blocks. Or with the most blocks, that is. France trying to come up with a counter punch, and they can't. Way too strong on the hit by Rotar. And Obogu will get her third serve in a row. And USA looking to capitalize once again. 4-2. The States lead it. Obogu gets it right down the center on the serve there. Nejaye tries to set it up. Going for the kill was Stojiljkovic. That was a good save by USA. A second try, and that's good by Leandra Olinga Andela. Number 23, and, well, she's somebody that has played for the FIVB Women's Volleyball Nations League. Has been a very, very good player for them. Born in 1997. 4-3 now. France will serve it. Washington to Polter. One more to Andrea Drews, but she can't finish the job. France trying to put an end to it, and they can't do so either. Cooks goes up with a shot. It's way too strong, and it goes out of bounds, and France ties it back in the third set. It's 4-4. The tough part about calling the Olympics would be getting all the correct, JJ. All the names correct? Is that the toughest part? No. Honestly, the toughest part, in my opinion, is finding all the information because there's, depending on the sport, there may not be a lot of information out there, like archery and even volleyball because it's not as popular in the U.S. 5-4 USA. But the names and the pronunciations, yeah, they're a little bit tricky. They are. They take a little bit of time to find. Orantes gets it over. And a little tip to Polter. One more for a slam by Cooks. Can't get it. And France trying to respond, and they can't do so. It was Halimatu Ba, who was over on the front side, just trying to spike it over the net, and it went way too far and way out of bounds. 6-4 USA. And on the serve will be Andrea Drews, who's had a very good day today. Lots of kills and good sets. Good dunk by Washington. And nobody can answer from France. It's 7-4 USA. Didn't even have to hit it that hard. It was Stojiljkovic who was going up against Washington, and Washington got the better half of the bargain. U.S. versus Germany in women's basketball later. Yes, 11:15 a.m. So in about 3 hours, that's when tip-off will be underway. Polter gets it over the net. There's Stojiljkovic, and she responds for France. USA trying to finish the rally there. Good dig out by Cazalte. USA trying to answer back again. Won't go. There's Ba. Ba gets it digged out by Wong. Cooks puts it up, and she puts it right on over the net. But I think that we have a violation called. Karch Corrali wants an explanation. So there was that's going to be a France point there, I believe. But USA is going to challenge this. So let's see what the challenge is. Jordan Larson has done a very, very good job from Hooper, Nebraska. Talked a lot about her today. Started off her college volleyball career back in 2005 at the University of Nebraska. She was also an assistant coach back in June of 2023 for her alma mater, University of Nebraska, as well. But she's been playing for the USA volleyball team for a very long time. This is her fourth Olympics that she's a part of. So the penalty was that Polter touched the pole, and the ref ruled it as that she did, and the challenge was unsuccessful. So it's 7-5. It would have been nice for them to continue the rally. 7-5. Good dig out by Cooks. And France trying to get the serve there, and they can't win it. It's 8-5 USA. It's played by Drews, too. You know, the one thing that you have to give credit with this USA team is that they seem to be in sync, and even though there have been times where they've taken their foot off the gas pedal, it seems like whenever they do respond, they can be scary just because of their chemistry, and it seems like that they have a very, very good chemistry Speaking of good chemistry, there's Plum that goes downhill with a little slam. It's 8-6. And still serving it will be France. Leandra Olinga Andela on the serve as she punches it right on over the net. Potter with a little fling back to Skinner. Skinner can't get it. France keeping the rally alive. And the kill was a little bit too strong by Marine Silves as it goes out of bounds, and USA will get their point. And finally, they get to stop the momentum, and we have a timeout. A TV timeout, that is, 9-6. Hopefully we don't miss any sort of action because we've been missing some action from these timeouts here. I bet you that we are going to miss some. So, I know more about beach volleyball, but that was due to May and Walsh winning everything. Yeah, I know. But it's also, beach volleyball is easier because the rosters are 4. 2 versus 2 compared to 5-on-5. And then you have substitutions, I think that there should be a 3-on-3 for ice hockey. Or a 4-on-4 for ice hockey. I was talking about this with somebody the other day, and I was thinking to myself, well, if there's a 3-on-3 for basketball, I know that it's different, but I think 4-on-4 for hockey could be a really, really cool thing because it's a different game, It's a totally different game compared to just, the regular game. And I think that'd be kind of cool. I bet you that we're missing some of these points here. But it is what it is. Because they take short timeouts, so it doesn't really line up with volleyball's play. The pace of the game. Make sure y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Did we get to 3,700 yet? Did we get to 3,700? We need one more, man, to get us to 3,700 subscribers. Let's get there. Let's do it. Strike the pose and let's get to it, as Madonna would say. When was the last time women's indoor won the gold? Do you call Flyers games? All right, I'll answer both questions. In regards to the Flyers games, I will be doing some. I don't know if you guys heard, but I am going to be doing Villanova Wildcats ice hockey. I made an announcement last week on the channel, so I am going to be doing that, and that's going to be really, really awesome. I'm excited about that for sure. What was the next question? 11-8. And Jordan Larson will be on the serve here. USA tries to get it over the net, and they do. That makes it now 12-8 USA. They did it back in 2020. – 12-8 USA. Larson still on the serve here. And USA puts it up over the net. There's Cook. She can't finish it, though, as Stojiljkovic gets the little save. And Ba tries to go for the kill and a little soft touch as well. 12-9. Last time that they were champions was actually really back in 2000. In regards to the Olympics, they won in 2016, I believe. No. Why did I confuse myself? They won in 2020, and they beat Japan. Yes. Or China, actually. They beat China. That's what happened. So they beat China back in 2020. I don't know why I thought it was 2016 for a second. 13-9. And there we go. France gets another point. It makes it now 13-10. So USA leads it 2-0. It's the first of 3 sets, wins the match. And a good kill there by Leandra Olinga Andela. Lifetime against France. They played 2 games against them. And they've won 1 match. This is the second one that they're playing. France responds on the other side. And that is going to stay on in. So it's 13-11. Lucille Gakel, who's been really quiet ever since the first set, is going to try to serve it here for France. And I think that she just kept it in. It went all the way towards the end line and just hit the white. And France keeps it inbounds, and it's 13-12. Let's see again here. Let's put it in a good spot. Yep, that's it. That's in. That's for sure. All right, 13-12. USA trying to respond. They can't. And Ba gets a little dump there over the net. And France ties it back 13-13. If you're USA, you really have to try to buckle down on the defensive side because it seems like that France is just running all over them. And that's why Karch Corrali wants to call for time here for USA. And he'll get his wish granted. Miscommunication by USA and some sloppy volleyball on their side of the court. They got to do a better job at trying to communicate. Not a big fan of the rally scoring. I prefer the side-out scoring only on the serve, but can make for some long matches, however. Flyer fan here. This is why I'm curious. JJ. No, I got you. Yeah, I will be trying to do some hockey games. It's really, really hard to do it on a monitor. You know, I can get away with some things for baseball. Of course, I'm not going to see who's rounding third base all the time. And I can't see what goes off the camera. And that doesn't really matter as much in basketball or in baseball or even as much in football. But I will say that in hockey, when you have one monitor and it's just to what everybody can see, it is really difficult because there's a lot of line changes that are going off the screen. Sometimes you can't follow the puck and see where it is. And it's hard. It's really hard. So I'm not saying that I'm not going to do it. Last year I wanted to try to do some games, and I ended up not doing it because I thought that the challenge was going to be a little bit too difficult. But this year I really do want to try it, and we'll see how it goes. But it is hard to just look at one monitor and to see where everything is. It's not easy. But I cannot wait to do Villanova Wildcats ice hockey in person. That's going to be fun. That's going to be great. It's 8:29 a.m. Eastern Time. We've been underway for about an hour and a half. We're only in the third set. Long commercials here. I'm sure that we're missing some more of the action. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Hit the notification bell icon, and that way you'll know when I go live. One more subscriber until we get to 3,700. 3,700. Just one more, man. All right, here we go. 16-14. Yeah, I didn't know what that was. What's for breakfast? Great question. I don't know, but I'll go eat after this. France trying to capitalize. Orantes has something to say about that. Boterre gives it back, and Haley Washington goes down with the kill. That was actually Jordan Thompson, excuse me. Jordan Thompson being the opposite hitter, who's 6 feet 4 inches tall. Able to just get it right down the lane and deflected off of a French defender. 17-14. France will pop it up, and Orantes gets it back. Polter back to Washington, and Washington goes down the throat and puts it right in the chest of France. Right by the teeth of the defense. Really. And there were about 3 defenders going over there. And Washington just put it in the right spot. It was like the Matrix was coming right on after her. And we have another timeout called. USA leads it in the 3rd set, and they're up 2-0. How do I like my eggs? How do you like your eggs, man? I like scrambled. I like easy over. I'm not really a soft center type of a guy, you know. I don't like the yolk like in the center, you know. I don't like it dripping. I'm not really a fan of that. I like the hard center though. The hard center's good. That's what I like. That's my type of egg. I also like omelets. I do. Omelets are very, very good. I get that excited for Danny and Jonesy. Getting Michkov to sign early should add to the season's fun. Yeah, man. I'm excited about that too. I really am. I think that we're finally going to have a season where, you know, we sort of have a, hopefully, and I don't want to speak too soon, but potentially a franchise player who can be centered around the team, and hopefully they do a good job of constructing. Hopefully he does. Hopefully he pans out, first of all. But also, hopefully they build a really good team around him as well. So I am excited about that. I really am. Excited to see what Cam York does. Interested to see how the young guys develop. Of course, Owen Tippett, Delorier, Travis Konechny, you know. I do like the team. I definitely think that they can make noise this year, but I don't think that we should put an expectation on them yet, you know? Hello, John Scrambled here. Add some cheese, ham, onions, etc. Sounds good. I'm not a ham guy. Is that weird that I'm not a ham guy? Is that weird? 2016. And France will serve it. And they'll send Nina Stojiljkovic, who's been pretty quiet in this 3rd set, when we actually saw her. Washington tries to go up with a kill. Good dig out by Stojiljkovic. Orantes gives it back to Polter. Polter can't get it over. Or actually did get it over, but France saved it. Polter back to Obogu, and Obogu tries to finish it. Can't do so, but they do a good job of being in sync. And it goes all the way out, but it was deflected off of a USA member, and it's 20-17. See again, good dig out made by Nina Stojiljkovic, keeping the rally alive. And it just bounced off the fingertips of Kelsey Robinson. And Chiaka Ogbogu as well. 2017. Ogbogu gets redemption as she slams it home. And it goes off of the knee of Marine Silves. It's 21-17, and USA smelling victory and quarterfinals. They're 4 points away from doing so. And that game will be on Tuesday. See the USA flags waving all around here in Paris. A sold-out crowd out in Paris. 21-17. USA does serve it. Good dig by Kelsey Robinson Cook. Just got it over the net. That was Larson. Going up for a spike is Emil Respaltz. And USA says no. There we go. Cook goes for the kill. Got it! 22-17, United States. Man, how about that dig by Kelsey Robinson Cook. That was inches away from getting onto the hardwood. And she just flinged it up in the air. That was huge. 22-17 and a timeout called by France. USA looking to try to sweep France, who still has not won a set in group play. Smithville Ham is big around here. I wonder if Bonk will make the roster this year. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. It should be interesting. It really should be. All right, 22-17. We're just about ready to finish off this game here between USA and France. It looks like, at least for now. France not going away without a fight as Ba gets it right over the net. She's been pretty active over in the front. And she has a height advantage over a lot of people, too. And when you're going up against Chiaka Obogu, who's leading all of U.S. women's volleyball, or all of volleyball in the Olympics in blocks. Look out below. Here we go. A serve that's up, and it goes out of bounds. Too strong by Kazute. And it's 23-18. And Obogu is going to come on out. And coming in to replace her will be Dana Retke. Retke getting her first sign of action. Here's Larson on the serve. She's been the best server for USA, and she looks to try to close the deal here. Unfortunately, though, France has something to say. And it's 23-19 now. And USA has to be on the defensive side of the nets. It was Amanda Marine Silves that hit a line drive over the net, and it was deflected off of Robinson Cook. And Silves will be on the serve now for France. Little bump set by Larson. Here we go. France gets control of it. Good set and a good take by Leandra Olinga Andela. And putting it up over the net is USA. They actually say that Andela hit the pole. And now it's match points, 24-19. 1 point away from going back to the quarterfinals. Here we go. Retke on the serve. And USA not going away just yet, as it was a fault. And France will serve it. So second match point coming right on up. 24-20. See again. Yep. Didn't do a good job serving it and went over the serving line. France will serve it. Dug on out by Cooks Robinson. Laid in by Andrea Drews, but saved by France. And France trying to go up with a shot. It's Leandra Olinga Andela. And USA wins. It went out of bounds. So they sweep France, and they're on to the quarterfinals. The USA women's volleyball team will head on to the quarterfinals and play on Tuesday. Still have yet to see who they're going to play, but good job by them today. Nice. All right, so we will be back in about 2.5 hours at 11:15 a.m. Eastern Time and watch USA women's basketball. Great day today, though, by this USA women's volleyball team. They were a little bit off target during some points of the first and in the second set, and they allowed France to go on a couple of runs, but they stomped on them, and as soon as you thought that France was going to take over, USA just was like, you're not going to do that today. So it's great. It's great. Omelets for everyone. Congrats, U.S. ladies. Yes, Larson, I guess, has to be my player of the game, but Obogu had a really, really good game and got a lot of really good blocks for USA, and she looked like she was really dominant out there. I was trying to think of the right word. Excuse me as I burp. All right, man. So we will do the game on Tuesday. Still have yet to figure out what time that they're going to play. But congratulations to the USA women's volleyball team. indoor volleyball team, that is. And we will call their next game on Tuesday, and we'll let you know what time the game will be and who they're going to play. We still have a couple more games going on later today, and so we shall see where things unfold. All right, love you all. We'll catch you all in the next couple of hours on here for another edition of U.S. Women's Basketball as they take on Germany. I'll see you soon. All right. Love you all.